Well, now I'm here to show you guys how to make the setup for the gas pedal. Like, all you should have to do is take it and go through this hole right here, run it up to the metal piece that I had to weld on the carburetor. And there should be a metal piece that runs back to the governor right here. There's this little thing right here. I don't know if you can see it. And I had to take and hook a spring up here. As you can see, I have two on it because this one was getting really weak. So I put a really tough one on there. It's hard to bend. And whenever you push down on it, it stretches it out. But just in case your pedal breaks, which it shouldn't, if you do it like you should, and how I showed you in the first video, take and run a wire back through a tube, back to here. Like that. Spring's pretty tough to pull. And you can just use this as a hand throttle if there you push your cage in against your pedal or something like that. Just, well, like I said, they shouldn't. It's just another way you can do it. Ain't really the hardest thing to do in the world. You just gotta have the right time on your hands to do it. And while I'm with you guys, I might as well go ahead and show you how I made my steering setup after it broke. Because it'll probably happen to a few guys out there in the dirt ring. It happened to me. I ended up taking one of these off a hydrostatic mower. I took an extra piece of metal and welded it to the edge of it, grinded it down, drilled a hole through it, made my steering rod. I took it, welded washers through this. This is on top of the other washer down there. Sorry, you can't see it. Had to take it. When I did that, I welded the washers on it. Welded this washer on top of it to hold this in. And I took this. It was another piece of one of these. Welded it down. Ran it straight up. Welded a washer onto it. And took a steering rod. An old steering rod. Like, it was starting to bend really bad. I don't know if you can see it either. Ran it underneath of this square piece here and ran it back to my steering mechanism back there. Welded the washer to it, elevated to it in there, and ran the square tubing over top of it to support it. There's another way to do that too. And as you can see, I just took and welded nuts on the edge of my little keep it on there. Slicks. That worked really good. I'll probably make another video about what kind of tires you should probably run. Oh, and I had to take and run these things back here. Me and my friend were out in the yard derbying, and when we hit, it bent this whole thing back. So I had to bend back out, bend all this stuff back out. And what is in there? You don't want that to happen. That's really hard to bend back out. So I put a really thick piece of metal there to hold it in. Did that to both sides of it, the way it won't happen anymore. But yeah, that was it was a pretty bad day when that happened. And about the engine, the engine's just a little 10-horse. I've ran it in at least 10 derbies, like I said. It's decent mower. I took it and my support to the top of the motor for the pipe, the way to rock back and forth very bad. Got a cage running from the bottom of the frame to the front of it there. That's slick. Just want to show you guys all this stuff that's got going on back in there. Oh, right here, I had to take out where my cage is at. It was sticking way out here. I had to take it and get up underneath of it, cut all of it out, cut it in half, scoot it in some, fold it back together, weld it up onto this pedal. Okay, so the pedal out that way you go in. Works perfectly. And this right here, pretty big weight. weighs about 200 pounds. Keep it from rolling over. When I first got the mower, it only weighed like 50 pounds. Now it weighs about 300. Which ain't nothing compared to some of the mowers I ran against. I think some of them 1,000 pounds plus. The big back tires are on this one. Yeah, they're really big, aren't they? I just went and got small tractor sheds because they got all the pushing power in the world. I mean, you don't go near as fast, but you got a lot of pushing power. And one of these days, I'll probably take my rear apart and show you guys how to weld spider gears. That's one of the main elements of running a derby mower is welding your spider gears, because when you turn, one side will lift off the ground, and it'll just sit there and spin instead of moving. Sorry if I'm shivering, it's kind of cold outside. And for me, it's all the power, like I said. Like, I'm running a 3-speeder in with high and low gears in it. No chain, because last run I had underneath this thing, the chain locked up in it. But there's my video on the mower.